The royal world is no stranger to drama, but few moments in recent Danish royal history have captured the raw emotion and startling honesty quite like the one delivered by Prince Joachim of Denmark. In a rare and deeply personal documentary, Prince Joachim opened his heart and peeled back the layers of royalty, duty, family, and identity in a way that left even the most seasoned royal watchers stunned. What began as a quiet feature about his role in the monarchy evolved into a moving and complex portrait of a prince caught in the storm of modern royalty and family politics. Prince Joachim, the younger son of Queen Margrethe II and the late Prince Henrik, has long lived in the shadow of his older brother, now King Frederik X. But while Frederik ascended to the Danish throne with grace and widespread admiration, Joachim's path has been marked by questions, tensions, and, more recently, public controversy. In this unprecedented interview, Prince Joachim did not shy away from expressing the emotional weight of his journey, a journey shaped by duty, disappointment, and dramatic change. Sitting with composure yet unmistakable vulnerability, Prince Joachim began by reflecting on his youth, growing up in the shadow of a monarchy steeped in tradition but facing a new world. He described the weight of expectation, of always knowing that he was second in line and then gradually seeing his position diminish in importance. The reality of being the spare, a term made all too famous in other royal houses, became an emotional anchor in Joachim's storytelling. What truly caught the public's attention was his raw confession about the painful decision made by Queen Margrethe in 2022, when she officially stripped his 4 children, Prince Nikolai, Prince Felix, Prince Henrik, and Princess Athena, of their princely titles. While the Queen had claimed it was in the children's best interest to have more freedom in their future lives, Joachim saw it differently. His voice cracked as he admitted that the announcement came as a shock, not just to him, but to his entire family. "We were not prepared," he said, eyes glistening. "The children were hurt. They didn't understand. I didn't understand." This candid statement marked a rare moment of vulnerability in a family known for its stoic composure. The Danish people have long admired their royal family for their strong sense of duty, but here was a prince showing that beneath the crown, there was a man, a father, a son, a brother, deeply affected by decisions beyond his control. He delved into the emotional aftermath of that decision. Prince Joachim revealed that the process left a lasting scar on his relationship with the royal institution and, at times, created distance within the family. Rumors of internal tension between Joachim and his brother Frederik have swirled for years, and while Joachim refused to fan the flames of scandal, his silence on the closeness of their current relationship spoke volumes. He shared his desire for open dialogue within the royal family, an institution he believes must evolve with the times. "We live in a modern world. Transparency matters. Understanding matters," he said quietly. And yet, sometimes in the royal world, tradition still weighs heavier than empathy. But amid the pain, Joachim spoke of pride. He praised his children for their resilience, noting that each has found strength and grace in navigating the sudden loss of their royal identity. Prince Nikolai and Prince Felix, both popular in Denmark and across Europe for their modeling and personal achievements, were thrust even further into public fascination. "They handled it better than many adults would," he said. "But they shouldn't have had to." He also took time to acknowledge his wife, Princess Marie. Their relocation to Paris, he explained, was both a professional and personal necessity. Working with the Danish embassy in France allowed him a renewed sense of purpose, but it also gave the family space, a reprieve from the intensity of palace life and public scrutiny. In Paris, they are building a quieter, more grounded life. And yet, the longing for Denmark, for home, for the identity that was reshaped in a single royal decree, still lingers. Perhaps the most powerful part of Prince Joachim's monologue came when he spoke about legacy, not just his own, but that of his children. He questioned what role a modern prince should play when he's no longer part of the central narrative. What does it mean to be royal in the 21st century? He asked, almost rhetorically. If we're told we're no longer royal, then what are we? What do we stand for? What remains? The answer, for Joachim, seems to lie in service, humility, and honesty. His entire presence in the documentary was a testament to a man trying to reconcile his past with his present. He expressed no anger toward Queen Margrethe, only confusion and sorrow. "She is still my mother. I love her. That will never change," But I cannot pretend the decision didn't break something inside me, he admitted. He also shared subtle but deeply felt appreciation for the Danish people. Despite the controversy, he said he had received thousands of messages of support. It's strange, he said, how in a moment when you feel most abandoned by your own institution, the people remind you who you are. That line was met with an outpouring of emotion online, with viewers around the world praising Joachim for his courage and authenticity. What made this documentary truly unforgettable, however, was not just what Prince Joachim said, it was how he said it. There were no theatrics, no overdramatized music, no heavily scripted lines. Just a man, a camera, and his truth. It was precisely this simplicity that made the emotional weight of his words all the more powerful. In a royal era increasingly defined by media scrutiny, public relations maneuvers, and polished appearances, Prince Joachim's unscripted sincerity was a breath of fresh air. His willingness to speak on topics traditionally considered taboo in royal circles, hurt, identity loss, familial distance, set him apart. It positioned him not just as a Prince of Denmark, but as a voice for all those within royal systems who feel unheard or misunderstood. This moment may also mark a turning point for the Danish monarchy itself. With King Frederik X now on the throne, questions abound regarding the future role of Prince Joachim and his children. Will bridges be mended? Will titles be reconsidered in the years to come? Will transparency and empathy become the new royal norm? While only time will provide those answers, Prince Joachim has undoubtedly ignited an important conversation about identity, tradition, and the human heart behind the crown. His story may not be one of rebellion or scandal, but it is one of deep emotion, unflinching honesty, and the power of a voice long overshadowed. As the screen faded to black and the documentary ended, millions were left reflecting not just on a royal crisis, but on a father's love, a prince's inner conflict, and the ever-shifting landscape of monarchy in the modern world. And now, the question is yours, dear viewers: can a royal family truly survive if it forgets to listen to its own? Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Your voice matters, and we want to hear from you.